Goofcast. Hi.
How are
Welcome
you?
to Goofcast.
Presenting Goofcast.
You doing okay? I hope you're doing great.
How's the family?
Yeah, you doing good. Come on, take a seat. Here,
Take a seat
Sit down.
in my parlor.
Yeah,
and
let's have a
we'll-
chat.
We'll have a discussion.
Welcome to Goofcast.
I'm Mickey
Today-
Mouse.
And I'm Danny
Who are you?
DeVito.
I feel like someone said that before.
What?
I think someone's been Danny DeVito before.
Probably. Hold on, I'll think of another name real quick.
Put it up if someone has said it before. Here it is. Boom.
And I am James Charles, minus the makeup. That's right.
sisters.
He's black.
He's black.
He's black. That's right, baby. Oh. Don't I see what you're looking. Oh, okay. I saw what you were looking up, and I'm like, you better not be looking up black James Charles. He looks like a surfer dude. Ooh.
You want me to look up black James Charles?
No. God, no.
Ooh.
Oh, that is not.
Hi, sisters.
That looks really bad.
Have you seen the clip of the guy who talks like James Charles in Spanish?
No, I don't think so.
Spanish. He's like, "Hola, ¿cuántos tienes?" It's like,
Okay, now I gotta see this.
I gotta find it. Spanish James Charles impression. I don't know if you'll get audio, but the viewers at home will get audio.
That's okay.
Matt, speak Spanish for the rest of the stream.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú cuántos los tienes? Puta. ¡Eh! También.
Matt, speak Spanish in your James Charles voice.
Oh my God, ¿cuántos años tienes? He goes, oh my God. He goes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cuántos tienes?
That is really funny. God, I love that. But today, I have something prepared for everyone here. I have found a couple hypotheticals on the wonderful site of Reddit.
It's a dark and scary place.
It really is, dude. It's like, it's very concerning how much stuff you can find on there.
Have you told the story of when we put the Popeyes hot take on the r/Popeyes?
No, we haven't.
People were like shitting their pants. You should tell it.
Yeah, okay. So basically what happened when we were just starting off making the TikTok stuff, we put the like Popeyes is mid, blah blah blah. I still think that, by the way. Thing on like r/Popeyes, and a bunch of people were just like, no, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Or,
People were
yeah.
viciously angry about that.
People
They were mad at you,
pissed.
bro. They were coming at you.
It is what it is.
Can you find it?
Let's see.
Difficult issues 6665. Fire username, bro.
Thanks, dude. I made this account like today.
Oh yeah, I got a Reddit account.
Can I? How the fuck? Do
I got a
sign
bunch of
off this?
karma. I'm a good boy.
Great job. Let me sign out of this because this.
I got a
have
pretty
the
good
Goofcast
username.
account.
You want to hear it?
Yeah. What's that?
Some more s'mores.
Nice.
I didn't know
I'll-
Popeyes had a Reddit. Put it up on
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. I'll put it up on screen. That's where it'll be.
He'll find it later. I'll find
Anyway,
it later. Someone will find it later.
Yeah. Someone. Anyway, let's get into some of these, right? Oh,
Yeah, homie
oops.
boy. Don't leak your...
Yeah. STEM player. There you go.
You
Always
all
the STEM
knew
player.
Darn
Yeah.
STEM player. I bought it, bro. Or I got it for Christmas.
Dude, I'm envious. I'm
It's
envious
really
of
fun.
You ever drink something out of just like a really well-made glass cup,
Yeah.
and it makes it taste so much better? Like, I'm drinking a fucking Bang energy drink out of like a really nice glass right
With
now.
ice?
Yeah, with ice.
I don't think I've
And
ever
it's-
had a Bang over ice. That's too bougie for my tastes.
Dude, I could convince anyone in the world that this is like le méthode dernier. Like,
Le métro énergie.
Yeah, exactly. Like some kind of French thing. Like I could totally convince someone
Some
of that.
bougie ass energy drink.
It's like,
Limit
joke's on you. This is bang energy. It's like, and they
Joke's on you, El Stupido.
Yeah, El Stupido. You went from French to freaking Spanish.
Le métro.
All right. Anyway, let's first one, right? What if getting bit by any animal gave you that animal's powers? So essentially, like Spider-Man, but with pretty much every animal in the world.
Huh. So, if I got bit by an octopus, what powers would I have?
Could you get bitten by an octopus, though?
Yeah, you ever heard of the blue-ringed octopus, the most dangerous octopus in the world?
Googling it right now.
If you get bit by mans, you just die.
Blue-ringed octopus.
You literally just die. Like, they're one of the
Oh.
most dangerous animals in the world, I think.
Shit, they're kind of cool.
They're really cool, but that guy with his hand on one, like, that guy, if he's still alive, is the luckiest man in the world.
Is it just like an insta-kill?
Yeah, you die within, like, 24 hours, I think.
Ugh.
They're really
Yeesh,
cool,
dude.
but, like, that guy and, like, that other... Look in the bottom. You see the one with the text?
This one?
Yeah. Now
Going
zoom
to
in on
Bali
that.
unlonely holding one of the most dangerous animals.
It's 4 highly venomous species of octopus that are found, and lady is just holding it like it's nothing.
Yikes, dude.
Like, she is the luckiest person around because she literally could very easily die for that.
I guess if you got bitten by this thing, you just gain the power to poison anybody with your bite. Like, and insta-kill them, pretty much.
So if I got
So-
in a fight, I could just fucking gnaw down on someone's arm and they'd just die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
but,
pretty
like,
cool power. You'd also have to
more-
go find a blue ring octopus and tank the attack, though.
like, it's funny you mentioned that, 'cause I'm thinking, like, a bear. Like, you'd have to get a bear to, like, chomp out of your arm.
Do you have to survive the bite?
Yeah, you have to survive
That's
the
rules.
bite.
So, like, what if you
The-
get bit by, like, a wolf? Do you gain pack mentality?
I guess so. Like, you gain the wolf's speed and, like,
Howl?
bite. Yeah. You gain a
Become,
wolf's
like,
howl.
you become that one guy. In all ways except physical, I am a wolf.
What are you talking about?
Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Have you not seen In all ways except physical, I am a wolf?
No.
This
Always.
guy? You haven't seen this guy?
Hold on. Let me look it up on my.
Look at my screen.
Yeah.
You not see? In all ways except
In
physical,
all
I am a
ways.
wolf. I'm playing it.
Except. Oh, okay.
In all ways except physical, I am a wolf. It's this like emo kid, and he's on like a
leopard.
boat.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
He goes.
Always except physical.
In all ways except physical, I am a
That's
wolf.
so funny,
On
dude.
all levels except
God.
physical,
But
I am a
like,
wolf.
even you could even like, what about like a snake or something, dude? Because now you have
Gain-
like venom teeth.
Well, would you also
Right.
become cold-blooded?
Oh, I don't know. That because that's not really a superpower. That's more of a detriment.
Well, it's still a power of the animal.
I guess so. That makes sense. So it's like, that's fair.
In all ways except physical, I am a
Hmm.
wolf.
What are some other animals? Like you could get like a seagull to like peck at you or something.
And you just start flying.
Yeah, you can just fly now. That would be fucking sick. I love that.
I would love to be able to fly.
Yeah. Caca! Or
I feel
it's
like you'd be
ran-
too overpowered if you could fly.
I
get nerfed.
would.
You'd get nerfed by the devs.
Just like,
It's like you're
game
you're
god.
strong man and you're big guy, and you can fly. Like, what could stop you?
Super OP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just OP.
I'm down for that though. But like, there's totally going to be one person out there in the world who's just going out on a quest, getting bitten by shit.
Getting bit by every animal, like Charlotte.
Yeah, he's got like a bunch of like chunks of flesh taken out of him, but he's a god. Like,
Yeah, like if you get bit by a lizard, then you get regrow limb ability.
Oh, that is facts. That's a good point.
You'd also
You
have to
do.
get bit by a lizard, though. That sounds kind of hard.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know if you
think
could do that.
you probably have to get bitten by like a Komodo dragon or something. And that shit would
Yeah.
hurt. I
What
heard
if
that.
you get bit by a tree frog, then you get like poison tongue, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
This is an interesting ability.
But like making out would be the worst thing in the world for sure.
Yeah,
'cause
rip.
you
Be
fucking
like, hey,
kill.
babe, do not come near my tongue.
No, like you don't do it. A peck
Listen,
on the
if you
cheek
touch my
might
tongue,
ruin your life.
You're dead. What? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's okay. I got bitten by a radioactive tree frog a couple
You get
years
that one
ago.
girl who's into it. She's
Poison
into the
me.
danger.
Yeah, but then she'll fucking die.
Die.
Because like a drop gets on her and she's finito. Like that's it. Oh, okay. Let's go to another one. Okay.
Okay.
You gain the ability to teleport exactly one time. How and what would you use it on?
Can I bring people with me if I'm touching them?
Sure. Yeah.
Escape danger with loved ones.
Escape danger with loved ones.
Yes.
Also, you'd use it as like a backup emergency. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
I'd say
give me your
I would-
hands.
Yeah,
We're
like and I'd warp people out of trouble.
People say that a lot, but I always feel like in an emergency situation, you just forget about that kind of shit. You know?
I think if I had been thinking my entire life, like, is this the time I use a teleport? Is this the time I use a teleport? And then like I'm being held at gunpoint with my wife. It's like
yeah,
that's the
now's my
time.
chance. Okay.
I could finally use the thing I've been saving for 40 years.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'd plan like a heist, you know?
You would heist
Like,
something?
well, I'd plan like a super elaborate heist, and then I'd get a crew together like in the movies, and then we bust into the bank. I'd scoop up a wad of cash and then disappear.
Leave them to deal with it.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't talk, like I wouldn't address them ever. Just
Where would you
boom,
warp to?
I'm gone. Fucking Tahiti. I'm going to Tahiti. Dutch, we gotta get to Tahiti.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, if you get in the casino vault or whatever from GTA and you just put all the gold bars in your bag and just fucking warp
Just
out of there.
And you're Gucci. The only thing is you gotta figure out like how to ship this shit off.
Yeah, what am I
But it's like,
gold bars?
yeah, but also
Can't take that
who's-
shit to a pawn shop. They're gonna be like, "Where the fuck did you get?"
Yeah, I don't think we have enough money in this entire area to give you, like for this exchange that
You
you
have
didn't
to
work.
take it to a Swiss banker.
Yeah, like but like if you did it and managed to like sell the gold bars or the cash or whatever, then you're good. You're pretty much set forever. Mm-hmm. So I mean, whatever works. Okay, next one. All children immediately become adults. What happens?
Chaos.
Like a 12-month-old toddler fucking turns 18 in the span.
Yeah, he doesn't
Of,
know
like-
anything. There's a bunch of adults running around that can't speak English. They'll just destroy the world.
You know, it would. I feel like it would be like some evolution type bullshit. Where it's
I think it
like-
would just be, you know, in regular show, the one episode where Mordecai and Rigby get too smart, and everyone's just like,
Yeah, exactly.
they'd be like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you just have a bunch of really strong ass peak adult like.
Yeah, there'd be a bunch of adults that are just like extreme smart, and everyone else is just really dumb.
Yeah, but like I guess the job market wouldn't the job market be flooded? Because like you
I
got
don't
a
think
bunch
they
of
would know it.
adults
I think
now.
the homeless population would flood.
Oh yeah.
People who like don't understand how to get a job and never got an education.
I guess that makes sense because like if a 5-year-old turns into an 18-year-old, all of a sudden he still has like the
5-year-old brain.
Yeah, exactly. Like his brain is fully developed, but he never learned anything advanced other than
Exactly.
5-year-old like shit. So It's just like Planet of the fucking Apes at that point. What?
Monkey smart.
Big monkey smart. Big monkey strong.
Strong monkey.
Next one, okay? You're sent to the year 1600 with all of your current knowledge. What would you take on as your profession to live a successful life? Here's a note, right? You have 12 hours to prep before you teleport.
I feel like I could just bring a hard drive full of music
But
and
like
just convert it into wax or whatever player they got. I'd be like, yo, gather around and play fucking Hotline Bling, and they're like, what is this? What could this
16
be?
1600s, they didn't have like
What
electricity.
happened in the 1600s?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still like
Was
nights
there-
and shit. Like
No. Electricity. Oh, 1600s. What's going on in the 1600s?
Shakespeare apparently.
1600s.
Shakespeare.
17th century. Oh shit! This is like
Yeah, like
Russian
way.
or French. Fucking what's that shit called?
For the French Revolution.
Yeah, it's like French Revolution type beat.
Yeah, so it's Shakespeare and shit.
I don't fucking know. I feel like if I came with like modern lingo and knowledge, they'd be like, "This is a fucking witch. Hang him."
I think like the immediate statement is like a cook, right?
Oh
Because
yeah, you come with some bomb ass tastes, and they're just like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit!"
If you come with like a vial of garlic powder and like chili powder and all that shit, and you fucking cook it up in front of them, and you're using all these modern techniques and stuff, and they're like, "What the fuck? What is this?
What's
Like,
going on?
You're making pancakes and syrup and shit. They're like,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
You make fucking like just some pasta, and they're like, "Oh my god,
This is
this
magical.
is the best thing I've ever eaten."
Give me tomatoes and like some. What would the pasta be made out of? Like, what's pasta even made out of?
Flour.
It's just. Oh yeah, so you some flour, like, and I'll figure the rest out, I guess. Like, if you were just a cook or like a, I think the first one that came to mind was like a blacksmith, because if you had 12 hours to prep, you'd be like,
to
okay,
learn blacksmithing.
yeah, so you'd learn blacksmithing and you would just create a bunch of shit that like people really need back in the day, like a really really high end like sickle, or like a one of these like mowers. Hold on, manual lawnmower.
Oh, the like spinny one.
Yeah. Here. Manual lawnmower. Don't know why it's all in caps.
Because your caps lock is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spinny.
Yeah,
ones.
like these things, because like they're still threshing wheat and shit, so it's like
I think if you bring like modern farming techniques, like it's like, hey, you need to cultivate this before you do, and they're like, what is a cultivator? And you
Yeah.
like, craft a cultivator and like make some bomb ass wheat. They're like, sweet heavens.
you teach them about fucking crop rotation.
Yeah, facts. It's like wheat is just for winter and barley is for the blah, blah, blah. And they're like,
Yeah.
good heavens.
And then you alternate every once in a while, and that's how.
You like figure out how to refine oil and like go back and get rich on oil. It's like, hey, you guys don't know what cars are, but in a little bit y'all gonna fucking shit your pants.
I feel like it would take too long for you to, like, you wouldn't live long enough to see cars get invented, because you don't know how to
No.
make a fucking car.
I feel like I could figure out how to make an engine. Like if I get good at blacksmithing or like forging, I could forge an engine. And
Right.
I'd be like, hey everyone, I'm the engine guy. Look. And then when in 20 or in 100 years when Henry Ford is trying to get on his, or not in 100 years, but when Henry Ford's trying to get on his bag, I can be like, my ancestor would be like, actually,
I made this shit.
He made, my great-great-grandfather made the fucking engine, bitch. Give me that cash, you know?
And he looks back and he's like, how the fuck do you have that?
Yeah.
Where did this even come from?
He looks back, it's like, what's a fuel injector? How do you know about that?
Yeah, exactly. He because that engine wouldn't have had all this complex shit.
No, it would have
in
all
it.
the, and then you've got a fucking modern Prius engine, and they're like, how the fuck did you figure that out? It's 1645.
How did you even fit that in this car? Or you could bring like a crossbow and give it to an impoverished country, and they figure out how to make fucking crossbows and shit. So they're like, they now have the superior weapons.
Yeah, you give it to
of the day.
fucking Uganda, and they overthrow the government.
You get some fucking fireworks and teach them how to make fireworks and stuff. So
China was already on that bag.
Were they?
Yeah, bro, they got
at that
fireworks 1400s, I think.
Put up on the screen if that's true or not. But
No,
that
bro,
makes
for real. They were on it. They were on the bag early.
I mean, I trust your judgment.
Fireworks. Invention. 200 BC. They've been on that bag.
Shit. Oh, okay, yeah.
They've been doing that. They
nice
got
like that.
guns at around 1600.
I'm pretty sure they just shot powder though.
They did. Yeah, they had black powder. I think if you brought modern bullet, they'd be like, whoa.
Give bullets to the Chinese.
Facts.
And just wipe out the entire world. Or what if you brought what if you brought modern books or something?
The Bible.
Yeah. You bring it's a timestamp and you bring the Bible to BC times, and it's this is the future, that this is gonna happen. Oh my god.
I feel like if you could go back way earlier, if you could go back to Bible times, really old, and you pull it up and you were like, yo, John, check this shit out, and you give him modern Bible, he's like, oh my lord, what is this?
Yeah, it's what is it? He wouldn't even be able to understand the language.
Yeah, he sees the book of John. He's like, I was thinking about writing that. Wait a minute.
That's how simple he is. It's just oh yeah, I was thinking about that a while ago.
He's just yeah, man, I was gonna write that.
See, God already told me about that whole, so
yeah, I was gonna write that about the Jesus.
But if you got pushed to what would be a crazy time to get pushed back to where you could totally take advantage of the situation, like early medieval England, right? You could become elite in that society because you speak fluent English and you could fucking teach them math, and you would be a god. Because all you need to be able to teach them is multiplication, dividing shit, and fractions, right? And decimals.
Whoa!
Yeah, oh my god, what is this? The only worry is that they still believe in fucking dragons and shit, so they think you're probably a magical wizard guy.
Yeah,
but that might turn to your benefit. Yeah. Or you can bring a science book with you and make liquid nitrogen and just scare the shit out of people.
Yeah, this shit is colder than anything you have seen.
Yeah.
And they're like, my lord, I doubt you. Pour it on my hand and I shall withstand it. And you pour it on their hand and they turn to fucking ice.
Yeah. It just encases their hand like the damn cryo gun in Fallout 4.
And they flip it over fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could be taken back to Greece, and you get a a super like high end, well made like katana, because like the Greeks don't know what that thing is, right?
Nah, you just conquer Greece.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah!
yeah, it's like one of the strongest swords to date. You know, have you seen people like make irons or katanas and shit like that?
It's crazy.
Like, so cool, like triple flipping steel and like all this other cool shit. But you get like a really high tech or high end katana, right? And you just slay through like armor and anything, right? And they're done, you know.
You come
be a
back just with the with Sword Art Online, and you just show it to some fucking Greek guy. Like, yo, check this out.
You fucking put Julius Caesar inside of the Oculus Rift. Like, yo, check
Give
this shit
Julius
out, bro.
Caesar like Little Caesar's pizza.
He's like, yo, this is magical.
He's like, I am not little. And it's just a
off
place.
of his head. It's like, yeah, it's just a place in my time. Like the whole theory of whatever you do in the past will just cause the future, right? So him in the Oculus Rift is what gets him distracted for all the fucking people to stab him, and that's how he dies. He was too busy with the Oculus Rift to notice.
Yeah. He gets
Like-
killed because he was playing Beat Saber
Exactly. He wasn't paying attention.
and not
He's-
running the country.
Yeah, dude. Oh, what are some other like timeline shit? Because
I think if you pulled up right in the industrial age with like knowledge of car and you like pulled up to Henry Ford and you're like, yo, listen, I can hook you up with my knowledge, and you like give him a diagram of like a modern engine, and he's like, holy shit. Like,
yeah.
whoa.
The real thing would be like, would the like technology of the time be capable of reproducing something even remotely similar to that? You know, like that's the real thing, because like car chips and all that, I feel like would have a part to play in how the engine.
But
I
like,
don't
if
know.
you just bring basic engine design and you tell the man, he's just like, yo, like I was thinking this, but this shit, damn, I had no idea.
Yo, this is fucking cool.
This shit is fucking crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Okay.
Oh, that'd be an interesting one. I think you mentioned this earlier. Just I'm gonna expand upon it here. But like, you bring a speaker and an iPhone, and
you fucking play Cardi for like a fucking Neanderthal.
Yeah, exactly. like all the TikToks, like, boom. It's like,
You're
yo.
you're the first person I see after I get off the time machine, and you just put AirPods in and you play Father Stretch My Hands.
It's like, yo, check this shit
Beautiful
out.
morning.
But like,
My
what
lord.
you could take it to like or you could take it to like early rap, and it's like, yo, check this shit out. And
MF
then yeah, you give them MF Doom, and they're like, he's the chosen one. He's the god.
Yeah, you pull up to like Run DMC or like early NWA, and you're like, yo, check this shit out. You play MF Doom, and they're like, you fucking with me, right?
Like, ain't no way. This is impossible. Okay, we only have 2 turntables that go wicka wicka, and that's it. Okay, we ain't doing all this crazy stuff. All right, you better chill. You better chill with all that. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing hypotheticals.
Oh right, we were just talking about middle-aged shit.
Yeah, I mean,
My
it's
lord.
fun. Yeah. Okay, I do have one more, and it still has something kind of related to time period. So, okay.
Let me hear it.
So you have a 15-year time loop somewhere in your life. Okay, where would you put it, and why? Right? And the 15-year time loop means that every 15 years your life resets back 15 years in the past, right? And if you die, you just get reset back to that first year.
So you can have a 15-year loop, like where you'd repeat 15 years?
Yeah.
Huh. With the knowledge, I'm assuming?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would probably do like 21 to, what is it, 36?
21 to 36.
Yeah, because that's like most people's like best, like the golden years or whatever. Like that's growing up, like you know what the fuck's going on. You're an adult, you can have fun, and like that's the years you could really live.
That's
But
true.
also maybe I would do like mid 50s because it's like at that point you already got your shit together.
That's interesting.
Because like if you do 21, it's like you have to redo all your shit that you figure out.
Yeah, that's
Like
facts.
if you have
to
a
remake
stable
profit.
job or whatever, you got to redo all that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like
mean,
50, it's like, yo, okay, I'm already married and whatever. Let me just do
But
this
like
shit.
50, you have a bunch of medical issues and shit. Like your back starts failing on you.
Maybe
like,
like 40?
40
40
I
to
think
55?
40. Yeah, that could make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm thinking like 16 to whatever the
16
thing is.
to, I guess it would be 31.
Yeah, like 16 to 31 or whatever it would be. Because, like, you're sitting there, and you're like, okay, I still have some childhood years, so I can convince my parents to buy me something, right? I don't have to pay for it, so it alleviates the making a profit part of life. Right? And if I'm on, like, my third cycle, I can just fucking dip, right? Like,
Yeah. You could just go fucking wild.
Mm-hmm. You can
like,
do whatever you
want. If you
want.
die, you just go back to the first year. So it's like,
Yeah,
go
exactly.
fucking buck wild.
Or you could just be like a straight up genius. By like year 5, you'd be or like time loop 5. You'd be like a straight up genius as a 16-year-old, and you'd probably get bumped up a grade or whatever, and you're Gucci. You're good. That's all you need.
That would be fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you could just live a whole. That's like a pretty much a really solid 15 years.
Yeah, because you could vary your life however you want, and the only downside is like if you're like really trying to settle down, you might have like 6 years of a like intimate relationship, something in like 25 to 31.
Yeah,
you can get like a solid relationship going, and you're starting your family and all that shit. But like by the time your daughter or your son is like 2 years old, boop, you're 16 again. Yeah. No. So it's like you'd have to repeat that thing, but like 6 whole years of a relationship, dude, considering like I don't know, we're fucking teenagers, so that's kind of like a a whoa. So yeah, but that would work pretty well. And plus you could like I feel like you could experience just a lot more just because of how much shit you could just leave and go do. Right? Like, you just do whatever. You have the freedom of the world and the power of youth by your side.
The power of the world by your side, and the knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah, pretty much. What else? What are some other things you could do? Like, you could probably, like, you could hang out and interact with, like, everyone at your school and everyone at your college and go to, like, multiple different colleges and whatnot just to experience the world. Like, you could basically be what every travel vlogger wants to be. Right? Like, just, I'm going to Michigan now. Okay, now I'm going to Harvard because I just kind of felt like it, in loop 10, right?
Yeah. And loop 10, you're just so fucking smart that it's like you like good in like in school, you go talk to your principal like, bro, listen, just give me the fucking exams.
Yeah, give me the
I'm
exams
ace
right now.
this shit.
I know every question on the exams.
Give me my GED.
Yeah.
Listen,
Here's the exam for every class I'll ever take.
I've taken your exams 500 times. I feel like what I would do is, because I love messing with people so much, it's like on my third loop. Like every single loop I would do and have the same conversation with somebody. So I'd pull up in their room. The principal, I'd be like, listen, I've had this conversation 3 times with you. And he's like, what do you mean? But you say it at the same time as him. So you're like, what do you mean? Why are you repeating me? Stop doing that. How do you know what I'm saying? Like saying exactly what he's saying, just like fucking with him. He's like,
I know you're now thinking, how are you going to get me out of this office? You're considering giving me a pink slip. However, that's not going to do anything because I haven't done anything wrong. Like just multiple, like super reading the shit out of him.
now you must be thinking that I might be telling the truth. I'm telling you now that I am.
Like it would work out pretty well. The only caveat I can think of is like, or there's 2, right? You'd have to take SATs like every year because you take SATs those 2 years. You'd have the college application stuff. Well, you could always just not do that, but that's always like a bother. But also like you going through a loop, making friends, right, and then dying in that relationship not being there anymore, kind of like the wife thing, but like a lot earlier on in life. So you'd see like your best friend like Jake, and you're like, Jake, hey man, it's like, who the fuck are you? Get away from me. And it's like, oh, right.
Right.
I haven't become friends with you yet. It's like, I know everything about you, right? And it's like, okay. just like really, really high end, like gaslight the shit out of people. It's like, hey Derek, how's your mom Sherry doing? And it's like, why do you know my mom? It's like, I know everything about you. I know your mom, I know your sister, I know you have clinical depression, I know everything. It's fine. And it's like, that's something I've never told anybody. You know?
I know that.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry. I just know. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. So that would be kind of disheartening.
I know your mom, like, drop like a detail that they tell you in full confidence in like year 7 of your relationship, your friendship. You're just like, your mom used to smoke and drink while doing laundry as you sat in the crib. And he's just like, what the fuck? You stalk him for like 5 years and then died to loop back reset.
around. That'd be such a mind fuck, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, I love fucking with people too much. This is too much power for me.
Like the 15-year loop is kind of perfect because I think it's better than Immortality, to be honest.
Well, it basically is Immortality.
Well, it is, but it's better than the traditional Immortality where you always like, you just keep living on and on and on until the end of time, right? Because it's like, you know what? I can, change the future. I cannot change. Like, there's so many avenues to go through that you wouldn't really, you'd never run out of shit to do.
Would it always be the same loop, or would like sometimes there's like a world war and sometimes there's just normal life and sometimes this happens, or is it always the same thing?
I'm kind of basing it off like a butterfly effect thing, because like there are some stuff that'll happen, but there are certain things you could always do to stop it, right? If you wanted to, right? So you'd hear something on the news about like, I don't know, someone blowing up the White House, but if you travel to what's a neutral country, if you travel to Sweden and like throat chop the guy that sent them the IP address or something, like it just gets stopped. It's like, hey mom, I want to go to Sweden for a couple of days. I want to adventure. It's like, that's a great idea, son. We should do that. And then you fucking take care of it, and it's good.
Then like in the middle of the night, you fucking Solid Snake out of your room and go and fucking assassinate him and come back and then leave the country.
Exactly.
Because if you get caught, just fucking shoot yourself back in the beginning, baby.
It's like, let's try this shit again. Like, we'll figure it out. Yeah, exactly.
Let's run that one back. You know what? I'm gonna run that one back.
You'd always obtain new information, and you can make as many connections with people as you want.
It would
But
be
it's
like a game with save points that are really, really far apart.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, fuck, I saved at when I was 16, and like you fail the mission to assassinate the guy when you're 22, and it's like, fuck, I gotta play from 16 here again.
Oh,
Damn it.
yeah, you have to do your real shit really early in life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So probably 18 would be a pretty good
To get your
pretty
shit
good.
on lock.
That way you're just kind of free, but also you have like financial responsibility, so that would kind of be a bummer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all the
it's a
time we
wrap.
have for today. Yeah. So
About
thank you
that time.
for watching.
Thanks for watching
We-
Goofcast.
We appreciate it.
We love your support on all of our fantastic, wonderful videos.
And like, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Goofcast no 230 subscribers strong.
Each day we grow stronger. We love you.
Every day we go stronger.
And
Check out
you
our
are-
socials.
Yeah.
Give me your money. Give me
Your tasty Reddit gold.
Give me your money.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Give me your money.